Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is Sorcerer Crow here, back with another video. And today I want to talk about something, a major topic that has been going around the community as of late, which has been some possible changes that Kingsisle is going to make for PvP. In their live stream on, I think it was this last Friday, maybe it was the week before, I forgot. But Kingsisle announced that they're going to be making some changes to PvP. I'm not exactly sure what. And this isn't a video exactly for predictions, so I'm not trying to predict what they're going to make. I don't know if they will make any of these changes that I talk about, but I do want to talk about some changes that I'd like to see personally in the game, and that I've talked to friends about and they'd like to see in the game, that would hopefully make PvP, or at least the current state of it, a little more balanced. So let's get right into it. Alright, so I have kind of a backstory. Lately, I have been watching a lot of ranked PvP matches. And whether it's Grandmaster, Legendary, Archmage, I guess I forgot Transcendent, whatever, or like Exalted and onward, I see a lot of people using what you call the Angel strategy, which, if you don't know what that is, it's essentially a strategy that a lot of life wizards use. You can use it as another school, but it's not as effective, especially because you don't have Guardian Spirit trained, which is what the strategy is centered around, is the spell Guardian Spirit. Now, if you don't know what Guardian Spirit is, you can go look it up, because, yeah. Basically, this spell that came around level 80. I remember when it came out, I thought it was a great spell, until I saw how it worked. And then I was like, oh, I mean, it's kind of nice, but it's kind of stupid at the same time. Because it doesn't do what it says, it does more than what it says. I'll put the spell probably somewhere around here, maybe up on the screen, I don't know, somewhere. But basically, you put it on yourself, or a teammate, or whatever, and it puts this little thing on you that essentially makes it so that when you die, you heal back or you come back to life for 15% of your total health. Now, that's completely fine. But what Kingsisle did is they made it so that spells like Sanctuary, and then stats like Heal Boost and Critical affect the total heal of Guardian Spirit. And though that's nice, I see a lot of people abusing it. I see a lot of people that are like level 100 with 100% critical. And so they go and use the Guardian Spirit, and they have like 80% incoming and outgoing, and then they have Sanctuary up, and so when they die, it heals them for more than their total health. It heals them for like 7,000 or 8,000 health. So it's honestly pretty ridiculous. So what I'd like to see is a change in Guardian Spirit. I'd like to see, since it's 15% of the total health, what I think they could do is raise it to 25%, but then make it so that Heal Boost and Critical and whatever else do not affect the heal that you get from the Guardian Spirit itself. So just a flat 25%, no more, no less. So that's one change I'd like to see in PvP. And I know that I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, because I know that a lot of people use that for their main strategy. But here's the thing. I forgot when it was. I think it was like 2 years ago now. Maybe it was a year ago. I don't remember. When they changed dispels so that when you put on a dispel, or when you dispel someone, it puts a shield on them, something called the dispel shield, which you have to use another dispel to take off. And I was kind of a little mad about this, because I'm like, you know, boo-hoo to the people that get dispel spammed. But here's the thing. I wasn't as mad about that update once they changed Bad Juju, which is also a very, very powerful spell. So Dispels, yeah, if you change those, then you change people's strategy. You know, so they nerf Dispel. They nerf Bad Juju. That's fine. I use Dispels to counter the Bad Juju spamming Jade Death people strategy thing. um, but I also think that because of this, I would not be mad if they nerfed Guardian Spirit. So that's why I say, in the current state of the game, that's where it should be at. 25% of the total health, but that's it. Only 25%. No heal boost, no critical, no sanctuary, whatever. Just 25%. Because I feel like that makes it fair. And especially for what they've done to both the spells and Bad Juju, it would help to balance out the game again a little bit, I think. Since they're nerfing so many utility spells already. And yes, I would dare put Guardian Spirit up there with Bad Juju. Because, let's put it this way. Even though you have like a bunch of minus 90% weaknesses on you, it doesn't matter. If you kill the person and they're healing back for full health every single time you kill them, and then the match goes on for hours and hours, then there's no fun. And what I've seen is these people, they'll have really high resist, really high heal boost, and a lot of times these people, since they're higher ranks, will go against each other, and then they end up running each other out of cards, and the matches end up going on for hours and hours. I mean, I'm talking like 12 hours sometimes, just because they run them out, they run each other out of cards, so they just have a few cards left in their hand, can't kill each other, and then at that point it's just a passing game. And so that's the next topic I'd like to move on to is timed matches. So I know that this is already a concept that's been around in Wizard101 for a while because of tournaments, but I think that Kingsisle would do well to put a time limit on PvP matches, ranked PvP matches, or honestly even practice. And I think at the end, or maybe don't do it on practice, how about just ranked? Because, you know, practice is for practice. But ranked, I think they should put a time limit on it. I was talking to one of my friends, and I was thinking, you know, half hour first, but, you know, let people have their fun a little bit. So, put an hour time limit on the ranked matches. I've heard Kingsisle say, or at least I've seen it multiple times, where they've said the reason they're nerfing all these spells like Bad Juju, Dispels, whatever, is to cut back on the time spent in ranked matches. Well, so if you're trying to cut back on the time, why not just put a time limit on it? That's what I would do. Most tournaments, most you know, matches and card games or whatever it is. I know in like an official game of Magic the Gathering, I've been playing that lately. I know an official game of Magic the Gathering isn't supposed to last longer than 50 minutes. There's a 50-minute time limit on it. If you don't know, a game of Magic the Gathering lasts about 3 rounds. Best 2 out of 3. You can honestly you can win a round in like less than 5 minutes if you're like really really good. I'm not really really good. I'm just learning, but I'm getting better. But yeah, there's like a 50-minute time limit on it or something like that. So I think that Kingsisle would do well to put a timer on ranked matches, and then by the end of the time limit, if no one has killed each other, if no one's won, don't do it like tournaments where you just like decide a winner. I almost said winter, a winner. Just make it so that neither side wins. You don't lose rank, but you just don't gain any rank. You can still gain some tickets for participating, but don't give them that much. Give them like 8 tickets or something like that. I think like the regular is like 16 if you win a match and like 4 if you lose or something. So you could give them like 8, like something in between. But that's what I'd do. And yeah, I don't know. I think that that would help to fix those matches that drone on and on for hours on end. That would really help to stop those matches from happening. Alright, and my final kind of like thought that I want to give, how they can improve PvP, or how I think that PvP could be improved. So I'm just kind of like running around my house. I know I said I wouldn't do this, but I'm doing it anyway. But my final thought on how PvP could be improved is to put a cap on like how high or how low high ranked or low ranked wizards can go in terms of level, or like facing certain like wizards of certain levels. Sorry, that sounded confusing. I'll give an example. So you'll have these overlords like 2000 rank level 50s that go up against level 100s. And though actually a lot of times I do see them win just because they're really good, the level 50s. Most of the time, honestly, if the level 100 is really good, they're going to whoop the level 50s butt. I'm sorry just to say it, it's true. Just because they have shadow magic, they have such high pierce, yada yada yada, and the level 50s don't have that much health. They have like 2,000 health or something like that, 3,000 at most. And so, what I see a lot, sorry, my friend Saffron's talking, but anyway, so what I see a lot is these high ranks go against these way higher levels, like 50 more levels. What I think Kingsisle should do is put a level cap on ranked PvP. So like make it so that level 50s can't go against anyone higher than like level 70, I'd say. So like I was thinking maybe a 20 level variation. Make it so level 30s can't go against any higher than level 50s. I feel like that would make it a little more fair. Level 40 and 60 is a little more kind of getting obscured there, but I think that putting a level cap on the variation, the level variation that higher ranking wizards can face would help a lot. And I think it would give people, I think it would help the PvP system, the matching system, because then you'd get more wizards around your rank and your skill level at your level, like your number level. And going along with that, I've talked to a lot of people about this, and I know I said kind of like one more update, but this is kind of going along with the same thing. I think that they should put level cap on certain spells, sorry, I guess it'd be like a level minimum, not a cap, but a level minimum. So, like for example, I don't think you should be able to get Lore Master unless you're like over level 50. Same with Burning Rampage, or maybe like 40. I'll give it 40 because that's when you enter into Dragonspire. So like not be able to get the quest at all for Lore Master until you're at least level 40. I feel like that would make it fair. I see a lot of wizards that spam it at like level 10, or like especially Rampage. And I feel like it would help PvP a lot. You know, don't take it away from those people who already have it at level 10. But from now on, from here on out, make it so that it can't be used. Or maybe they just like can't use it in their PvP deck until they're like at least level 50 or something. I don't know. They could somehow make that happen. I don't know exactly, but I think that would help a lot. Is putting a minimum on the level you have to be, or a minimum level you have to be in order to get those spells, in order to farm for those spells. I feel like that would help PvP a lot. I feel like it would help to balance it out. And like I said, guys, these updates that I'm talking about are what I think would improve the current state of the game. Because if Kingsisle is going this way, for example, if they're not going to change Dispels back, if they're not going to change Bad Juju back, then I think they should nerf Guardian Spirit. If they changed Dispels and Bad Juju back, I think it's like you can't have one without having the other two. Those are all very powerful spells. I don't think I can think of any other school that would have as powerful spells as those in terms of their utility. But I think that they should bring back spells, Juju and Guardian Spirit, and if they're not going to bring those back, then nerf Guardian Spirit as well. I know this is a controversial topic, but it's something I've thought a lot about, and I'd like to know your thoughts too on what I've had to say today. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded any video, and I'm sorry for that. I've been really busy these last couple weeks, but I'm going to try to continue uploading videos on a weekly basis at least. I'll probably upload a couple videos this week just to make up for the lost time. But just let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Please leave a like if you liked the video, if you enjoyed the video, or dislike if you absolutely hated what I had to say. That's totally fine too. I don't really care. You're entitled to your own opinion. And then subscribe if you're not already, or yeah, I guess you can unsubscribe if you just hate my guts, but I don't know why you do that because that's just not cool. So, but that's all I have to say for now. And be looking forward to the next video. I'll probably do a tournament coming up soon because I still need some tickets for a couple pieces of gear I want to get. And if any of you ever want to farm with me, farm either the Storm Titan or the Astral Forest for the Paradox boots, I'm totally down because I don't yet have those. But I'm going to go farm after this, so if I get them, just disregard this comment. But yeah, that's it for now. I'll be looking forward to the next video and more videos to come. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.